The track you're about to hear is The Times They Are A-Changin' by Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan was one of the first artists to really put Minnesota on the musical map. He changed the formula of songwriting by producing more poetic, narrative-driven focus to lyrics, and this allowed for a major impact to be made on folk and folk rock genres. He didn't only leave a mark on music history, but he also had a major impact on protest songs. According to History.com, there were protest songs before Bob Dylan, like Billie Holiday's Strange Fruit, that described lynching of Black Americans in the South, Woody Guthrie's This Land Is Your Land, which addressed inequality in the United States, While We Shall Overcome, and Which Side Are You On, had been performed by various singers in tribute to civil rights and labor movements. But in the early 1960s, Bob Dylan wrote so many protest songs in such a short space of time that for many, he became a quintessential protest singer. The times they are changing, and the only a pawn in their game were inspired by the civil rights movement. Masters of War and A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall warn the threat of nuclear war. Blowing in the Wind was a call for peace. So, musically, The Times They Are Changin' uses a steady tempo, and a more simple harmonic structure, which allowed for the melody and lyrics to take center stage. The dynamics of the song remain pretty consistent throughout the track, and this draws the listener into the lesson that can be learned, and it allows the listener to become more immersed in the story, and this does allow them to truly become more connected to the music and hear its message. Growing up in Duluth, Minnesota, Bob Dylan's environment shaped his reflective music tone. Duluth, Minnesota is very nature-centric, and life up there differs from other major cities in Minnesota. It's more slow-paced and has a very open landscape, so the quieter lifestyle can almost be heard in the way he sings and paces his music as well. This represents an earlier glimpse of the music that was made in Minnesota and Minneapolis, being one of the more slower ones and more rooted in storytelling. I present Times They Are A-Changin' by Bob Dylan.